asking questions and the word truth when it comes to mediumship. If you ask questions, it creates way more potentials and possibilities. If you don't ask questions, you can be very limited. So, asking a question doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get a tangible answer or a solid, dense, defined answer. But what it does mean is that you're going to open up different portals of communication where the universe and the spirit teams around you can work with you, your client, the spirit around you, and your higher selves to basically unlock a story, to give you more information, to give you the evidence and the clarity that you are after. We need to understand that we've been so conditioned not to ask questions in our life. And a lot of people have been told, don't do as I do as I say. And this has definitely been, unfortunately, a way that a lot of adults have treated children in the systems that we have been brought up within. So the good news is we can actually undo this. We can unweave what has been created there and start asking questions again. So I recommend you start doing this in your everyday life. Simple, very, very simple questions like, do I feel like an apple or do I feel like this cookie? And then actually tapping into your body and seeing how you feel. Because mediumship mastery is about knowing you, knowing your body, knowing your clears, getting really strong in those muscles when it comes to the clears. And it's about remembering your senses. Because, like I said in the previous videos, when you're a child, you're born with these senses, right? You're born with them. So now we just have to remember how to tune into them. So questions are a really great thing. How am I feeling about this? Like, what is truly going on here? When it comes to mediumship and reading cards, I will pull a card and I'll be like, what am I seeing in this card? What is popping out at me? What is the message that my client requires today for the highest good of them and the world? What colors are popping out? What do those colors mean to me? Great. How does this apply to my client? Are the words relevant here? Are the numbers relevant here? Okay, awesome. So, what else is popping out here for me? So, what else do I need to see? What am I feeling within my body? What am I seeing? What am I hearing? What am I sensing? Am I feeling any emotions right now? What is relevant to the process here with my client? Is there any spirit around? Okay, cool. Is it a female or a male? So, is there a certain age? Is this a grandmother? Is this a mother? Is this a relative? Does this spirit want to contribute? Do they want to communicate? Do they want to be cleared? Does the spirit want to talk? Do you want to talk? Is there something you want to say to this person here? And you get the gist, right? So when I first started learning about asking questions, I literally had to reteach myself because some of my past, some of my shadows was that people didn't like when I asked questions. So I was in Polytech doing hairdressing, and I remember being so into it and I was like asking the teacher, oh, what about this? And what about this? Asking all these questions. And then it came to the end of the session, the bell rang. I had asked a question, and one of the girls in the class got so angry at me for delaying them for staying a couple of minutes that she slammed me into the door, that she talked about me, she turned against me, and all I had done was ask a question. When we're in classrooms, whether it's during school or after school, in university standard or polytech or whatever your kind of college is, what happens is if people are sighing at you or they're dissing you, they're making you feel smaller for asking questions, is we learn very quickly, usually from a very early age, to not ask questions because they might be stupid, because we might insult somebody, because we might come across a certain way. But when it comes to mediumship, when it actually comes to living in life, if we don't ask questions, then we're actually stunting our own growth. And when I am in a reading with people, when I'm teaching my magnificent mediumship certification, I am always saying another question, more, yeah, more, yeah, more. So when I'm doing my mediumship mentoring, I'm always noticing that the students, they get stuck and they don't ask a question. It's nearly like it's a block. It's literally a collective block. So if you ask a question and you get a no, that is a good thing. If you ask a question and someone says, no, that doesn't resonate with me, you go, okay, cool. Because then you are another step closer to getting some really great evidence and clarity for your client. The other thing I wanted to talk to you about briefly was the word truth. Now, this sounds kind of crazy, but unconsciously, we have been taught not to tell full truths. Okay. We've been taught essentially, many people have been taught to lie, even if they don't know they're lying to themselves. And this comes in the form of saying yes when we really wanted to say no, or saying no when we really wanted to say yes. It comes from the people pleaser. It comes from the programming. So if you say truth before you ask a question, especially when you're talking to spirit, especially when you're doing entity clearing, then the entities around you will speak the truth. And you can try this with humans, right? Because you got to remember that a human is actually a spirit that is embodied. So it's very, very cool. So what you want to do is you want to say, oh, do you truthfully think that? Or truth, would you like to go here? Or would you truly like to help me on this? Or what would you truly like to do? So that's what you can do with humans. But when it comes to the spirit world, you can say, truth, are you an entity of the highest frequency? And then the way that we need to get our answers is to understand our yeses and our nos. So this is quite a big training here, as you can tell. Now, yeses and nos is different for everybody. Now, for me, sometimes I get a yes in my head, so I use my clears, or I can hear a yes, or I say a yes. But also, we have to know that being our intuition, being in our gut, being in our solar plexus, I quite often will go in as a yes is like, and it kind of goes up. And a no is like a sinking feeling. It's that gut feeling when you know something's not quite right. We've all experienced this, right? Another way that you can get a yes or no is a yes might be out and a no might be like in. So you might feel expanded with a yes and heavy with a no. We can use pendulums for this. We can use our bodies as pendulums. You need to find your yes and your no. And you can play with this when you have got food, right? Do I feel like this apple, or do I feel like this cookie? What feels energetically better for me? And you can, rather than going with your head, go with how you feel in an expansive feeling and up and down in your gut. That was the one that really started this going for me. And now I'm just an instant yes or no because I'm more attuned into my body. These are the things: knowing yourself, knowing your body, asking questions, using truth, right? So then the answers come through clear and authentic. Doing this in your everyday life is going to sharpen your mediumship skills up. Being willing to ask questions and be willing to say yes and be willing to say no. And also, once you ask a question, like the example I've just given you, you can ask more questions. Oh, great. Okay. Thank you. So I feel there's a female here. Are you a grandmother energy, or are you a mother energy? And you're going to get a pull, like a feeling towards one or the other. Great. So you're a grandmother energy. Brilliant. And this is when you say to your client, do you have a grandmother who has passed? And they may say no. You go, okay, cool. At least I know that. So you can tap into that grandmother energy and say, are you alive or have you passed? And you may get the feeling that the person that you're feeling, the spirit that you're feeling, is actually alive. And it may be their higher spirit coming to talk to you. So this is when we go a little bit deeper. This is why in the mediumship program we do a lot of practicing. But the truth is, you are spirit and you have a body, but there's plenty of spirits out there, right, who don't have bodies that want to communicate with you. Asking them questions and having a two-way conversation is only ever going to create more. Sometimes you're going to get answers that are so quick, and sometimes a question is just going to open you up for more potentials and possibilities. I'd love to hear what resonates with you the most. This is quite a biggie. We've just condensed like a 2-hour session into a very short amount of time. So you may need to listen to this again, and I will see you in the next video.